Well, good morning everybody. How are we all doing today? So I'm through in Invergordon this morning. I had an appointment at the hospital this morning. Apologies for not doing a video for a while. Weather and illness and time got away with us, unfortunately. But I've got to spend at least an hour and a half in Invergordon this morning, so I thought I'd take you down the high street because I need to get a train at 11:30 to go to Tain. So this is a perfect opportunity to do a wee video for you. So I hope you guys are okay. So yeah, it's been sort of like a busy wee while. Busy few months. I've missed doing a video for you all, and every time I try and do one or sort of like reserve a day to do it, something happens and people are not well, or holidays or things like that. So yeah, so I thought I'd sort of like give you this view of going towards the high street. So this is Invergordon Hospital. So I was just in getting an x-ray, so all's looking good, so that's fine. So I'll just take you down. I'll just walk into town, so it's a good opportunity to do a nice wee video for you. So what you lot have been up to? As I said, we haven't been up to an awful lot because of time and health issues. We've had a sick house. We've had stomach bugs. I had my COVID and my flu injections, so that threw me. That took a reaction to that over the past week. So, but I had no choice but to get out of the house this morning for. I've got two meetings, or an appointment and a meeting. Meeting this afternoon in Tain. So, but look at this gorgeous day. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that. So it's a lovely day for a video. I'll walk along the shoreline. So it's looking towards Nig. Look at it. Look how beautiful it is today. Gorgeous. And it's not that cold either. It was a wee bit nippy this morning when I took the dog out, but yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. Look at it. Oh man, couldn't get better weather, especially this time of year. Man, we're extremely lucky this time of year. So I'm going to cross the road just now. I'll pause you for a minute, guys. Okay, so we're over the other side. So look at that. Oh man. Listening to the water is nice as well. You know, I'd love to stay near the sea. So let's get going. And just going to check something. That's alright. I thought my brightness on my phone wasn't up, but it is. So yeah, so we've had a few events on the illness. Since we last spoke. We had obviously we've had the gala, and we've just had the firework display down Crawl Park. There've been a few other things on. Oh, just going to pause you for a minute. Sorry guys. So yeah, we've had in the parent centre. We've been doing a lot of work in the parent centre, so it's a hub now with Fox and Friends. They've took over the sort of the lease of it. So they've been doing a lot of things. They've had Halloween, like a Halloween night. It's like a haunted house night. So my girl was able to go to that, but I think that's where she picked up her bug. So that was during the holidays. and she kindly passed on the bug to us, which wasn't very nice, but hey ho. So yeah, it's just nice to get outside, and especially today. I'm glad that the weather is going to be good today. So I could do this. I need to walk into town. I don't think there's anything else I need to speak about. Just up and coming Remembrance Sunday at Allness Memorial. I will not be videoing it this year because I'm singing in the at our church that Sunday or this week, so I won't be. I will be able to get into the service, but I won't be able to video it. But it's just the same as what it was last year. Hopefully it'll be less fog. It was very foggy last year, I remember. But they've been selling poppies down in the Morrisons for the past 2 weeks. I have homemade poppies in the Heritage Centre, still for sale. Because we need to remember those who sacrificed their lives to give us freedom, or give us, people that didn't come home. 2 seconds, guys. Sorry, guys, I had to pause it abruptly there. I had a person right at my backside, and I don't know why they needed to do that. But we'll go over here. Just, go over here for a minute. There's no ships in now. All the cruise ships have stopped now for the season. But imagine coming into port on a day like this. Absolutely gorgeous. And this is quite a nice wee beach as well. It's a bit stony, but we brought my girl here for a few times. So up this road is Dunmore Distillery, Tinninnis Distillery. No, it's not. Get it right, Jackie. It's Invergordon Distillery. Sorry, apologies. Invergordon Distillery. I'm forgetting that I'm in Invergordon and not in Allness. Forgetting the name of the distilleries. So yeah, it's owned by, same with Dalmore, it's owned by White Mackay. White Mackay is sort of like for blended whiskies. But of course Dalmore, is a malt whisky. But it has the same owners. So Christmas is fairly approaching. We've just had Halloween and Guy Fawkes night, and so the next holiday is Christmas, and this is now the 7th of November, so it won't be long. The year has gone past so quickly, but many of you people know we've had a really tough year, so I really want this year to end. I would like to see the back of this year, because we've had it hard going with Dad and Mum, and it's been tough for us all, but we've got through it. Updating Mum, she's absolutely brilliant. She's back at her bingo, she's back at her craft class, she's on the high street where we walk her thing. She's been to quiz nights, So she is slowly getting back out again. She's no carers anymore, she's doing a lot of things herself, but obviously we're keeping an eye on her. She still gets somebody in to shower her, but no, absolutely just amazing lady. Just, you know, she's come through so much and she's remained so positive throughout. You know, we were the nervous wrecks. We were sort of like going through the mill, but you know, but she's come out the other end and she's, you know, she's getting there. She's getting stronger day by day. And so yeah, I mean, compared to what the prognosis was and what we didn't think we would still have her at this point. You know, we didn't think she was actually going to see her birthday. But she defied all odds. Defied all odds. And as somebody had said, somebody that I know had said that your mum's made of steel. But she doesn't have a heart of steel, she has a heart of gold. She'll do anything for anybody, at any point, you know. But no, she's absolutely doing fantastic. Where everybody's missed her and she's overwhelmed by how many people have missed her. Even though you don't know Mum personally, you recognise her for seeing her. She was always known, you know, she was always visible, you know, one way or the other, either in the Henner Centre or Kensal Club or on the High Street, the Co-op, you know, Bingo, you know, everybody knew her from somewhere. Even years ago when we were kids, you know, she was one of the play leaders in the play school, the Penn Centre. You know, she's always been a visible character. You know, any community event, like a jumper sale or, you know, she used to help with the gala and things and sell raffles and horticultural society, the flowers and yeah, she's a massive big figure and everybody knows about her tablet, her Scottish tablet. Her Scottish tablet is, I wouldn't say it's famous, but you know, it's well known. And if anybody has like a sale or, you know, or fundraising effort, whatever, they always came to Mum, would you make us a big batch of tablet to sell? You know, and she used to sell her tablet in one of the paper shops. But I think that's sort of like finished now. It's just, but we actually need to write down her recipe. And we're going to try and have a go at making it ourselves, but she makes it a different way from everybody else. She doesn't whip it, she doesn't put any vanilla in it, she, you know, it's very basic. You know, I've never noticed this wee walls here before. I don't know whether they're remnants of the war or something, or I don't know. But look at that view, man alive. I can't get enough of this view today. Now we have a couple of rigs in. I think we've got another one in the dry dock, I think. But again, I must need to watch my time, sorry. It's fine, I've got an hour and a half. So that's okay. That looks like a castle, that house there. Very unusual building. It's like an Art Deco building. We had sort of like one similar in Obstall Road, where Dr. Robertson used to stay, the old Dr. Robertson's, and that's how our health centre is called Robertson's Health Centre, because it was named after him. And So yeah, but unfortunately that's no longer standing. They tore it down to make flats, which was very boring. But yeah, I've always liked that house there, that building. Very unusual. So I think what we'll do is we'll go around the back here instead of going up where that bike has just gone up onto the high street. So we'll take you around, and then we'll go and see the Natal Gardens, which I've videoed before, but I haven't been here for a long time. Everybody's organising their Christmas meals for their companies or volunteering places, sort of thing. So I've got one coming up. Well, 19th of December ours is. But no doubt I'll be going to another one with a food bank. We always have one. So yes, it's going to be a busy season for parties and meals, you know, and it's nice to get together, you know, and have a meal together, and you know, just out of the ordinary, just out of the usual routine, you know, just having a nice meal together. I always like that. We had we sorted out a Sunday lunch after service one day, a couple of Sundays ago, or about 3 Sundays ago, and it was lovely, just having a meal together, just for fellowship. And you know, because after church you don't really get to, if you're new to the church, you don't get to know everybody. You know, for 5 or 10 minutes after church you'll roll over a cup of tea. You don't really get to know somebody like that, you know. So it's nice to sort of like have time together and have a meal, and you know, and just blather. Pause you for a minute, guys. Okay, just let a dog walker past. So yeah, so there's a rig there in dry dock. But the Firth used to be covered in rigs coming in for repair. You know, we called them the floating Christmas trees because it was lovely at night. You know, if we happened to go down the shore road. But there's not as many in as what it used to be. You know. Oops. There's some really lovely buildings in Invergordon. You know, I think this building here used to be a mill, I think, or, you know, it's really, really old. And there used to be a swimming pool in Invergordon, like an open air one, but I'm not very sure where that was in relation to sort of like today, sort of thing, where it used to be. But yeah, there is photos of it there'll probably be photos in the Invergordon Museum. I know there's some in the Heritage Centre as well. If you're interested in that, finding out more about that. So we're coming up on the right hand side here is the back end of the Invergordon Museum. I've never been in it. It's a great hit for tourists when the passengers come off the ships. But I haven't been in it personally. some murals on the walls there. We have a lifeboat that's stationed in Invergordon, and it's just celebrated its 80th year or something, or 108 years. I can't remember how much long it was now, but there was a big event. So yeah, and as you know, the Invergordon is the home of the Stokeman brothers, Tom and Luke, the world's strongest men. I would love to get sort of like to sit down with Tom, because he obviously, it's because my girl has autism and he has autism, and just get asking questions about his childhood and how he overcame things, and things that he used to do, like why did he do them, trying to get a understanding of how my girl is and what goes through her mind and things like that when she does certain things. So this is K-Style Cafe. It's quite a busy wee place, or it used to be. I don't know if it's still open or not. Oh dear. Across the road. So we have a new co-op in Invergordon, a new site co-op that's moved premises, but it's been here for a while. It's been here for a few years. But it's very nice inside. So it doesn't actually take long to get from the hospital down to the town. I've seen me getting a bus and just walking up. If I had time, if I could, I had plans to do a video in the Saltburn Woodland Walk. Again, time, weather, health, family got in the way of that, unfortunately, but hopefully I'll get another date. Right, so the path is now ending, so I need to wait for this car to pass, and then we'll cross the road and I'll show you the Tall Gardens. So once I get through the Tane, I've got an hour and a half to mooch about before my meeting. So I like to have a mooch about in Home Bargains. There's a few things I need to get, so I'm getting there. I've done a video before of all the murals on the high street and all the walls, so they're just fantastic, and great for the passengers, the tourists, even the not passengers, but even the tourists that come through. Love seeing them, and the Brighton's at the high street, so it's lovely to see them. So we're coming up to the gardens now. So if you're not familiar with these gardens, the gardener Charlie Dimmock came, and I think they did, when they had done it's a ground force programme or something, they helped create this space, and you know, and it's sort of like in memory to all those who lost their lives like through on the sea, you know, through war and things. But well, no, it's actually not. This is in memory of HMS Natal. It's 421 crew and civilians who tragically lost their lives on board HMS Natal on the 30th of December 1915. We will remember them. So this is a lovely tribute to them, you know, and they've done a lot of good work on this area. It's so lovely to see all the hard work it's paid off for it, you know. A wee bit about Invergordon and the Cromarty Firth, you know. Naval history's got a big naval history here, obviously, during the war sort of thing. So I like how it's all naval themed, you know, but crab creoles and everything. But they've got a lovely stone. I don't know if they've still got it. I think that's over there, but we'll see anyway. So like how they've got railway sleepers and things, and big use of rope, and you know, it's a beautiful garden, you know, and it's well maintained by all the volunteers. Yeah, there's all the stones, look, painted stones that all kids and them donated. Unfortunately, the weather has paid a lot of has done a lot of damage to the stones, unfortunately, you know. I think this is for, I can't really read it, but if you can zoom in, maybe I can zoom in and see if I can read it. After storms comes a rainbow. Why this happens, I do not know. The bright, pretty colours makes me smile and helps me forget the sad things happening. So it was written by Charlotte, age 7. So that's nice. HMS Natal, 30/12, the children will remember. So that's lovely. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Right, I'll try and get you back into normality now. There we go. So yeah, absolutely lovely. They're so unique as well. They're all different. You know, absolutely fantastic. But yeah, the theming around this garden is fantastic. You know, it's brilliant. There's a naval trail. You know, there's an article from the Daily Express. Now, a lot of people don't realise how much history we have in this area. You know, from naval history, we have RAF history. You know, I love these stunning stones. They've done it lovely, you know. Again, if you're here with your dog, please pick up your mess. You know, why spoil it with dog mess when a lot of work has gone into doing this there. There we go. So we've got members of the army here as well. I've seen a couple of them when I was on the bus. So, right, can I... Sorry guys, okay. So we'll come, let's have a look at this down here. It's absolutely beautiful. There's a little thing, Natal Gardens. There we go, Natal Gardens. Improvement works completed July 2000, sponsored by Highland Council. So look at that. Yeah. So we'll go round this way because there's a lovely wee seat. There's now a wee plaque down here. Channel. Invergordon off the wall. Oh yeah, off the wall, that's the project for the sculptural pieces. You know, you would see like little round things up at the old Invergordon Hospital this morning. They're panned round, so it's like an arty thing. And I think this is one of them as well, so it's kind of this actually says something. What does this say? Sorry guys. So it's Roddy Matheson and Kevin Blackwell. So I don't know whether it's in memory of them, but it's actually made in Invergordon. It says there. It's HMS Natal. So yeah, so there must be a memory seat, which is lovely. So what we'll do is, I'll take you back down to the shore, but I'll pause you for a minute, guys. Okay guys, so I'll take you down by round the corner towards the rig, and I'll show you where the cruise liners passengers get off, basically. But that's the Natal Gardens. So guys, yeah, if you're in Invergordon, if you're walking your dogs there, please pick up your mess, because I'd hate to see it ruined by dog poo. You know, because it is such a lovely area, and all the volunteers work so hard to bring it to you. You know, need to check on the time. Right, I've got just over an hour. So this is Invergordon Port Authority. So this is where the cruise liners come off, and this is where the RNLI is stationed, down this area. But they made a wee thing. They've actually made it like put a crossing down here for all the passengers to cross the road, obviously. This is mainly where they would come off, down here. There's sometimes that they'll get off at the smelter pier, and then they'll get a bus that'll take them wherever. You've still got issues with them, with some of the passengers on the local buses, on the service buses to Inverness. They're still not very pleasant to local passengers and the bus drivers, which is absolutely disgusting. Really is disgusting. So yes, they put up this pretty fence ready for the passengers coming off. This is one of the main areas where they'll dock. But remember being here one time, and there was a Disney boat in, a Disney cruise liner, so that was nice to see. So yeah, I think this is mainly the way they would come off, just right here. And then they'll go up the town this way. So we're going to go up the town. You see there's a Invergordon Church of Scotland right in front of us. Big iconic building in the middle of Invergordon. Very lovely church inside. I've been there once, and such a lovely place, lovely church, but they've took all their pews away. And I thought it would ruin the church, not taking the pews away out of the church. But it's a lot better because they can multi-use the church now. You know, they can use it as a church hall rather than just for service. You know, so we'll get on the pavement here because there's a car going to come up in a minute. Oh, I've got a broken nail in my hand. Oh! So it's not cold today, it's quite mild, and the sun is beating down on my back, and I've got a big puffy jacket on, but I've only just got a t-shirt underneath it. So plus I've been having problems with hot flashes, fortunately my time of age, my time of life. So so I've always got a fan in my bag floating about for such occasions. So it's nice with car parks here as well. They've got nice toilets here as well. You know, nice wee doggy in a van. Hello doggy. Hello doggy. Sitting nice in the front of the van. Very nice. So they have they also have public toilets here as well. So that's our public toilets. Very nice inside. Hopefully people will keep it nice and not wreck it. Fortunately Allness doesn't have their toilets anymore because they kept on vandalising them. So that spoils it for everybody else, for all the visitors that we have. And we do have visitors. So this is on this high street. This is our new shops that are here. This is inspired by Iswell Rhine Centre. And Iswell Rhine Centre is a centre for intellectual disabled adults, young adults here. And they do different things. They do gardening, baking. They used to run a cafe out of the town hall, which is that there. But again, it's always the same old funding. Can't get funding for it. So they've opened a shop and they're doing extremely well. Some of the shop is the items for sale has been made by local people. So this is a Stokeman shop. You get bathrobes, you get t-shirts, you get replica of the trophies. I don't think it's open today. Wait to go and have a look in. I think I've done it already. So yeah, they do a lot of wild swimming, so that's why they've got bathrobes. So we're actually going to go, so that's down to the bottom of the town, so there's nothing really much there. So we'll take in actual fact I need to go down to the vet, so we'll cross the road and I'll go down to the vet. I need to order my doggy's medications. I might as well bring you guys with me. So yeah, so there's not much in Invergordon. A new cafe is open, so we've got 2 cafes now in Invergordon. We have one cafe on the high street and all that. The caption centre is just a drop-in, so you just get a cup of tea and a bit of cake or something. There's no meals now, which is a shame. And then obviously you've got Morrison's Cafe, which is just beyond the town. So there's a job centre here as well, and sort of I'm heading towards the sort of like the train station, but I need to go back up the high street, so it's an hour yet before my train. So I'll just kill two birds with one stone and get her medication ordered. Highland Castle Entertainment. So if you need entertainment for your event or whatever, there you go. Highland Castle Entertainment. Rossher taxis. This is Easter Ross Vet, so I'm going to pause you for a second, guys. So I go in here. Right, okay, that's that done. That's that done. I haven't used to walk quite often from Alness to Invergordon doing the show road, but I haven't done it for a long time. It was a lovely walk. Even cycled through here. But again, it's a long time since I had my bike out. And there was a point that we couldn't get into my bike because of all the stuff that was in front of it and on top of it and things. So maybe next year I'll get my bike back out again. I would like to get a new bike, but we'll see. So we're heading back up the high street again, and I'll stop it once we read this top because I need to go and do a few things. I need to take my jacket off for once because I'm actually sweating because it is quite mild. I needed to get a drink of water as well. So I'm quite thirsty. And of course I took a wee coughing fit when I was in the vets there. It's a tickle, so I had no water to relieve it with, but hey. Oh. There used to be a few pubs. This used to be a pub years ago. I think it's just now I don't know what it is actually now, to be really honest with you. And we've got the post office parcel place here as well. There's a few other charity shops in Invergordon as well. Oopsie. Oh dear. So you see some of the murals there. The pipe band. There's one of Tag of War. Or the Highland Games, in fact. Highland Garden, it used to happen. Yeah, fantastic. So there's the church, as I said, so we'll cross the road. Oh. So there's a Highland, that's a mental health charity. That's a charity shop there. Clutie McToot Cafe, that's a new one. That used to be the Hungry Horse. A few other things. Farm Foods. Here we charity. Nico's Barbers are here as well. We've got Nico's Barbers and Allness as well. And we've got Harry Gow's, there's Sweet Treats, there's loads of wee tiny wee shops. There's Rasho's, which is a nice wee cafe as well. There's Sweet Treats. Blytheswood, that's usually open. It is even got Christmas stuff in the window. We've got a bed, look. Man, they're doing furniture now. Look at that. There's Harry Gow's. I'll be using that. So the British Army's here. We've got a wee stall. Don't know exactly what they're doing, but hey ho. If you're looking for a new career in the army, come and see them today in Invergordon. Original factory shop. It's been here for a while. So there's not much up here, guys. So there's the army tent thing. So we've got nickel and dime here as well. So that's about it for the Invergordon High Street. So I'm going to go and stop this video. I'm going to cross the road and then I'll go in front of this wall. So I'll just cross over. There's now. There we go. So this is when the Royal Hotel went on fire. It's no longer here, so anyway, so I'm going to switch. There we go. Right, okay guys. Thank you for joining me again. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Like this video if you like it. And comment down below if you want to see anything different, or you know, just say hello, you know, where you're from, whatever, because I appreciate every one of you who watches. You know, I've said it every single video, that I appreciate everybody who watches and comments and likes and shares and, you know, subscribes. I can't believe it's coming up to 3 years. It'll be 3 years in January since I started the channel. Just as bonkers. But hopefully I can get another couple of videos in before the end of the year. So bear with me. Again, the weather played a big part in this year, you know, and family issues, you know. But hopefully we can get another couple of done. So again, thank you for joining me. And until next time, ta-da!